In this video, we are going to study steps in solution process of transportation problem. The transportation problem can be solved with exact step of simplex method, but special structure of transportation problem gives an advantage. We can directly solve transportation problem without going for complex computation of simplex method. In this case, we are formulate the first step is formulate the problem and arrange the data in matrix form. Matrix in the sense in this form matrix, this is known as the matrix form. And then next step is determine the starting basic feasible solution. There are three methods in this northwest corner method, least cost method, and Vogel's approximation method. The initial solution for optimality is the optimality condition is satisfied. When condition is satisfied, we can stop. Otherwise, determine the entering variable among all the non-basic variables and go to step 4. Use the feasibility condition to determine the living variable from among the current basic variables and find the new basic solution. Then first point is initial basic feasible solution, which is known as IBFS. The IBFS or any feasible solution must satisfy all the supply and demand conditions. If M are sources and N are destinations are shown in model, it must have M plus 1 minus 1 allocation. These are the basic variables. Northwest corner is in this we are start with northwest corner. Begin by selecting cell in the top left corner of transportation table and then allocate units. Allocate the maximum possible units to this cell, considering that the supply from original and demand at the destinations are maintained. Are going to allocate an amount equal to minimum of supply and demand for that cell. Adjust supply, and then the third step is adjust supply and demand. After allocation, subtract the allocated amount from the both supply and row and supply row and demand column. Cross out exhausted row or column, and this is the process of northwest corner method. Then least cost method is AI. Then we can repeat this method again and again. Least cost, if supply for the allocated row becomes 0, cross out entire row. Demand for the allocated columns becomes 0. Strike entire column if defined demand and supply both are 0, and cross out both row and column. Then next point is Vogel's approximation method. In this first is the calculate the row and column penalty. Second, they select the largest penalty in row and column, and then third is the least cost will allocate units to that that point. Method of multipliers for optimality. This point we can see in the next point, but this is the important point, and these are the steps which are asked for 5 marks in exam. These are the 3 methods and 3 points will be important to us for our exam.